Welcome to the Cobra Lang channel. Are you ready for the ride of your life? We're going through my entire collection of 1984 action figures, vehicles, and playsets, boxes, and MOCs, so stick around.
Let's begin.
Hello, my name is Karina, the Greek goddess. I work for the channel but I don't get paid. But I better still do what I'm told because last time I got into trouble. So without further delay, let's begin.
Hey, get down here and do your dishes!
Alright.
So, Cobra Lang asked me what I think about the 1984 series.
Okay, kicking it off, we have Cutter. He was the driver of the killer whale. Nice looking figure, comes with that life jacket. Next, we have the first sergeant, Duke. He was a mail away last year. This year, he's carded, comes with his M32 and the binoculars. Roadblock. This guy comes with an M2X, this massive gun that sits on his tripod. Beautiful figure. Okay, Rakondo the Jungle Trooper comes with that M14 E2X rifle, one of my favorites. Next we have Ripcord, the Halo Jumper, comes with the oxygen mask and a nice looking rifle. Mutt and Junkyard, the Dog Handler, comes with a Mac 11 with silencer, nightstick, leash, face mask, and helmet. Blowtorch. This cool figure comes with a flamethrower, an oxygen mask. Some might say this is the first GIJoe. Freedom and Spirit, one of my favorites. He's the tracker. This was the first time you see, I guess, the hair with the head sculpt. The first time you get to see an animal. Thunder, self-propelled gun artillery man, the driver of the Slugger. This monocular and radio set. Next we have Clutch, driver of the Vamp Mark II, sometimes referred to as Tan Clutch, exact same mold as version 1 and 1.5. Okay, Deep Six, he's the driver of the Shark, comes with that bubble feature with the pump and the hose.
What I think is I love the original series because I love the reality of it. The characters are like something you would find in a real life army. But the second generation, which is what I consider 1984, I think they did a step up.
Hello, my name is Jenny. Karina didn't work out, so I'll be taking her place. Next, let's take a look at the Cobras from 1984.
Welcome to the Cobra Arena.
Alright, kicking it off, we have Scrap Iron. Comes with a pistol and a missile launcher. Look at that thing. Next we have Storm Shadow, the Cobra Ninja from the Arashikage clan. Come with two swords, the nunchucks, and a bow and arrow. Okay, here we have Copperhead. He is the driver of the Water Moccasin. Pretty tough looking figure. I say he's the second GIJoe. Here's the Baroness, the Cobra Intelligence Agent. Here we see that head sculpt again with the hair. She's got that massive laser rifle. Hooded Cobra Commander. He was a mail away, a Hasbro Direct. I really like that dark blue color. Firefly, the Saboteur. Very popular figure with that demolition backpack and a submachine gun. He also came with that little walkie-talkie. Wild Weasel, the pilot of the Cobra Rattler. I really love this figure, the red color. That gray Cobra emblem wears off pretty easy. Zartan, Master of Disguise. He came with the Swamp Skier. He had a little mask in his backpack and that neat little pistol. The Cobra Stinger Driver. Great looking figure. Basically a Cobra officer but in gray. but he's not an officer, he's a driver, so you can army build him.
What was your, if you had to pick, what would be your favorite Cobra and your favorite Joe?
My favorite Cobra, probably either a Hooded Cobra Commander or Storm Shadow from '84. Just Duke, he's classic. He's the classic leader, you know. He's very basic foot soldier material, but he's got the brains and he's got the power and he's awesome.
Accessory Pack 2 was released in 1984. Okay, kicking it off, we have the Killer Whale, the hovercraft. This thing came with driver cutter, come with a little sled and a bike, and many play features. Here we have the Vamp Mark II. Beautiful vehicle, came with driver clutch, otherwise known as tan clutch. Here's the Watchtower, battle station, beautiful playset. That door opens up. Go inside, basically just fit one figure. Here we have the Machine Gun Defense Unit. This is one of the small playsets. Very great playset for outside. The Missile Defense Unit. Pretty cool little small playset. Pretty much everything is a losable part on this one. I don't have all the small playsets. The one with the sandbags I am missing. It's the Mortar Defense Unit, I believe. Here we have the Manta. It's the Marine Assault Nautical Transport Air Driven. This was, you could get with the mail away. And you tore it apart and put it into the backpack. And carried it with one of the figures. Pretty neat little playset. Here's the Skyhawk. It's the one-man vertical takeoff and landing aircraft. Here's the Mountain Howitzer. It's a beautiful little playset. Battle station, I should say. These things came with lots of losable parts. There's little missiles that this one came with. You can see a couple of them in the box there. Definitely a cool playset. Here's a figure to give you an idea of the size. Here we have the GIJoe by Vuick battle station, meant to serve as a forward observation post. Pretty cool looking PlayStation. A beautiful military looking playset. Came with a little bed, a rocket launcher, a few little small accessories like an axe and a shovel. Here it is with the character to give you the size. Here we have the Slugger. This was a slight replica of the US Army's M109 155mm self-propelled medium howitzer. Awesome looking tank. Beautiful toy. There's the back of the box. Here we have the file cards. It didn't come carded. There's the blueprints. There's a couple pictures of them with Thunder. Thunder's a cool action figure, to be honest. Okay, here we have the Shark. It stood for Submergible High-Speed Attack and Renaissance Craft. It was basically a flying submarine. It sounded really cool, but I don't think it was too popular. I think that's why I have two of them. Here's the back of the box. There's the file card. It was meant to be played with in the water. Cool toy, cool concept. Here we have Zartan and his Swamp Skier, which both change colors. I know Zartan turns to like a dark blue. I'm not sure which color the Swamp Skier changes into. We'll have to check that out later. But yeah, definitely a cool figure. They had to change the file card on this one because it was slightly offensive. I was informed on X how to do this properly. I guess I had it wrong, but he turns into a scrapyard worker and you put all the Swamp Skier parts into the box and then he drags it. Well, I had it like the picture in the price guide, whereas it's supposed to have the skis on the bottom, which makes sense. The Cobra Rattler. What an amazing vehicle. Comes with the driver Wild Weasel and has some changeable panels that have bullet holes in them if you want it to look battle-worn. A whole pile of missiles there on the bottom. There's a cool little spot on top for a machine gunner. The wings change direction, the wheels come out for landing. I could go on and on about this thing, but it's not a review. I'm just showing you my collection. This was a great addition to my collection, the Cobra Stinger. Very popular vehicle, popular box. I have a couple of these, only one steering wheel. This comes with the 4 missiles rather than the vamp with the gun on top. Also comes with vehicle driver, the enemy, as it's labeled. No gas tanks on this one, just a little rail. Nice. The Cobra Water Moccasin, driver Copperhead. Now Cobra has something to go against the killer whale. Slightly smaller, slightly less fragile, definitely a cool vehicle, matches the color of the swamp skier. Maybe Copperhead should be a dreadnought, what do you think? The Cobra Asp, Assault System Pod. I love that dark blue color. Any Cobra vehicle with that, I just love. You can drag it around on other vehicles. The wheels kind of swivel, so you can do that. You can turn it upright, which kind of makes it, I don't know, a little more dangerous, but it looks really cool. Or you can lay it down and swivel it. Great vehicle for taking out jets in the sky. The Cobra Asp. The Cobra Claw stands for Covert Light Aerial Weapon. Basically a powered hand glider, it looks like. Flying backpack. You can take that missile off in the center and replace it with a figure, and away he goes. Another thing I'd like to mention about the Claw is you can stick it on the door of the Terradrome. I don't know if it was designed that way, but it works. Here we have an MOC of Ripcord from 84. He's graded with an 80. He's in really good shape, looks like an 85 to me. He's a halo jumper, it stands for high altitude, low opening, but a great MOC, all geared up, looks like a great action figure. Here's what a carded Storm Shadow looks like. This one unfortunately is not from 1984. He was re-released in 85 and in 86. And this technically isn't an MOC, it's been sliced open. Alright, well thanks for stopping by. I enjoy sharing my collection. I hope you enjoy checking it out. You're always welcome, so I'll see you next time.